A lot of these VC firms that were the clients of SVB, they were accused of basically jumping ship when these problems started. But now you say they're actually trying to save the bank or at least parts of its operation.
Yeah, I think what characterized the events of last week was panic, and what now that the deposits are safe, everyone's having second thoughts about how important this bank actually was to their ecosystem. For many of these companies, this wasn't, or VC firms, this wasn't just the place that their portfolio companies put money into and deposited. They had multiple touch points, whether it be through the way they finance their own VC operations, the way they draw money from their LPs. This bank actually embodied the venture capital and to some extent private equity ecosystem. And now they're realizing without it, they have a problem. So there continue to be a series of phone calls going on behind the scenes for the past 3, 4, 5 days, which began with basically morphing into intense lobbying efforts to put pressure on the federal government to basically rescue Silicon Valley Bank, or at least get to this outcome where the deposits were insured. And now they're thinking to themselves, perhaps we need to work together and buy this bank out of buy parts of this bank out of the FDIC.
Okay, Arash, using a lot of pronouns, a lot of we's, a lot of they's. Let's spell out who you're talking about. You're saying about a dozen VC firms, including General Catalyst, Andreessen Horowitz, Khosla Ventures, have been in talks about trying to save the lending and investing arm. Also, Apollo Global, best known as an alternative finance company, also in the mix. So how do you see this potentially playing out? What could happen this week, if anything?
I think it's going to be hard to tell because, as you've reported and as we've heard as well, the FDIC is restarting a broader auction for this. So the big question is, will a big regional bank that didn't play ball at the weekend come in, or will they have to do a piecemeal solution here? Everything we've heard to this point suggests that the piecemeal solution is likely the path forward. But the situation is changing so rapidly, it's hard to give you a firm answer. So I think you will see multiple different proposals thrown at the wall here over the next 3, 4, 5 days. And maybe we'll get to an outcome at some point here. But I think we're still in a very, even as the regional banks parts of stocks, as you said, are up today. I mean, we're in a really volatile moment. So it's very hard to sort of be definitive about outcomes right now.